Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. Handoff from the shotgun. Powers through. Tackled, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big time.
And first down, they go right back to him. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The gain makes it second and medium. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Oh, what a move. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the single back takes the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. And the Jayhawks line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw on third and goal. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. From the gun, he looks for an open man. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
So it's first and 10, inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And on the carry, he's heading left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. In the shadow of their goal line, looking to throw it. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. He's able to send the punt away. Space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's got it. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The Jayhawks are in the red zone now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Jayhawks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Big decision here on the road for this offense on 4th down. These are the calls that can either suck the energy out of the stadium if it goes in your favor, or it can hype the home crowd up that much more and give them momentum if you're stopped.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a run to the left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the Jayhawks come to the line to run the hurry-up. Can he make it to the marker? Trucks through the defender. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The back's got it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Kansas 7, Michigan 0.
The Jayhawks offense is on the move now. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And there's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This pack is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Handoff running right. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Set to kick it away.
Signal for and take it. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll run it to the left. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks loose at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Gain makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. He missed it. Field goal, no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. See what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. A change of direction. Breaking free at the 35. And we're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Rhodes. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
They're going to run it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. Second down coming up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Here we go. Lion. Reload.
He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Got it.
The Wolverines looking to cash in the red zone.
Ready. Tuna. Ready to go.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense is back out there now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's York. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a 1st down.
The Jayhawks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking for a deep completion. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Kansas 21, Michigan 14.
kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Launching downfield. Makes the catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Jayhawks will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Is back on the field. We get the second half started with a running play. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a cool, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's a bullet pass to the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And the running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Jayhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Defense all over it. They stop him. I don't think he got it. The Jayhawks come to the line in a hurry up. A running play called on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They'll run it here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's second down here. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. That's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Kansas offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That's an important first down on that running play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
That's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hand make a play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or Or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. And here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run up the middle.
No gain on the play. It's now second and goal.
Second down and goal. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it. The way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
24.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they will claim the second half lead.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Kansas offense is back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. And the Jayhawks will crank up the tempo.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Ball handed off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Jayhawks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, that's positive yards on 1st and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
10.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Pass caught. Second down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Kansas. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Breaks loose at the 40. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Here's the second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Takes the toss and heads left. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Number 25.
Lining up to try the extra point.
The kicker off for the extra point.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Kansas 42.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 15 set to kick this one away.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Breaks out of the crowd into open space. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here we go. Slide 22.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this side.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Kansas. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Michigan 28.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks left and finds his target there. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. When he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Convoy.
1st and goal. Handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. 2nd and goal. They hand it to him again. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Michigan.
On the ready.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.